Romans chapter 12. Life in the service of the Lord. And so I appeal to you, my siblings and friends, by the mercies of the Lord God, that you offer your earthly human flesh as a living sacrifice to the Lord God, devoted to divine service, ever delightful to Him. Such is the best devotion. Do not be conformed to the practices and standards of this world, but be changed by the charismatic renewal of your mind, that you may show clearly what is that virtuous and delightful and flawless will of the Lord God. I therefore declare to every one of you, by the divine grace given to me, do not consider yourself more highly than you ought to. On the contrary, you should be sober in your reasoning and consider yourself in accordance with the measure of faith that the Lord God has granted you. For as we possess many parts in one human body, and all these parts do not act alike, all do not have just one ultimate function. So all of us, as many as we are one body in Jesus Christ, and individually parts of each other. We are to employ our diverse gifts according to the divine grace that we have. If our gift is to prophesy, then let us prophesy in proportion to the faith that we have. If our gift is to minister, we should minister. And if it is to instruct, then we should instruct. If it is to exhort others, then we should exhort others. Anyone who gives should give generously. Anyone who rules should rule with diligence. And anyone who is kind and merciful with cheer. Love should be true, without pretense. Love anything evil. Cling to anything good. Love and cherish one another as Christian siblings and friends. And be polite, showing courtesy always to one another. Not slothful, but diligent, serving the Lord God with zeal, with a pure and devout mind, ever joyful in hope, enduring in tribulation, and without ceasing praying and beseeching the Lord. Sharing generously with your needy brethren, and being hospitable to all humankind. Bless those who will treat you, bless them all, and do not curse anyone. Be glad with those who are glad, and grieve with those who grieve. You should have an equal, general interest in everybody. Do not be arrogant, but embrace humble tasks and responsibilities. Never consider yourself sagely or full of wisdom. Do not pay back anybody evil for evil. Endeavor to do deeds which everybody thinks are fair and good. Do all things possible, as much as you can, to live peaceably with all humankind. My dearly loved brethren, do not take revenge for wrongs, but rather wait for the wrath of God to do that. For it is inscribed in the Scriptures, vengeance is for me. I will surely pay back, says the Lord God. And so, if your foe is hungry, feed him. If he is thirsty, give him a drink. In so doing, you will surely bring fiery embarrassment upon him. You should not be overpowered by evil, but instead overpower evil with good.